Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to finally have my first video out for this year. I want to say Happy New Year, and I know it's a little bit late. I actually couldn't film last week at all, and I was basically MIA on all of my social channels because I got the flu the day after New Year's, which was terrible. I don't even know if anything can come close to that. I felt like I was dying. I had such a high fever. I basically did nothing but lay and sleep for a week straight, and the only other time I can think of when I felt that bad was when I had strep, but this comes pretty close. And now I have a really terrible cough, so that's why my voice is so nice and sexy for you guys. But I'm getting better, slowly but surely. I'm hoping I'm going to get better soon and be back to like 100%, because I honestly at one point thought I was just not going to ever feel better. That's how it felt. But we're getting there. And I'm so excited for this tutorial today because I'm going to be showing you guys how I do this look. And I'm going to be using the new Urban Decay X Kristen Leanne collection. I think that's so incredible to have an influencer collab with such a big brand. And everything in this collection is so beautiful and colorful, just like her. And I'm really excited to see how everything is and show you guys what I think and how I created this look. So before we jump into this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys each palette and then swatch them, and then the lipsticks as well. So first I'm going to show you guys this palette right here, which is the Kaleidoscope Dream eyeshadow palette. The palette is so pretty and colorful, and on the inside, this is what it looks like right here. It's so pretty and colorful. So now let's see the swatches of this palette. So there are a range of beautiful colors. I love how it's almost like the rainbow. And then there are two mattes, which is the Tahine and 13th Floor, which is a black matte and an orange matte. Next up we have the Daydream eyeshadow palette. The packaging looks delicious. It kind of looks like frosting. I really like that. And then this is the inside of this palette right here. So let me show you the swatches up close. And the palette is so pretty. I love the neutral shades, and these shades are all matte and super pigmented. Next up we have the Beauty Beam highlight palette, and again another beautiful colorful packaging, and I am going to be showing you guys how I use this palette. So here's just a little preview. And there are 3 highlighters in here, so let me show you guys the swatches. So we have a trio of highlighters. So we have a soft rose gold pearl, a white gold pearl, and a warm golden pearl. And then last but not least, we have the 3 Vice lipsticks. So there are 2 Comfort Mattes and 1 Mega Matte. So now let me show you the swatches of these lipsticks. So we have Bun Bun, which is a Comfort Matte, and it is a nude. Then we have Cloud 9, which is another Comfort Matte, and it is a magenta. And last but not least, we have Spellbound, which is a Mega Matte, and that is a deep plum. So that is all of the products swatched. I hope you guys enjoyed that part. I know that was a long intro, but just really wanted to show you guys how everything looked in case you guys wanted to get your hands on some of these products. So if you guys want to stick around to see how I got this look and for my review at the end of the video, then just keep on watching. I'm going into the Urban Decay X Kristen Leanne Daydream palette. I'm first picking up Daydream. With my Sigma E40, I'm going to start running the shadow through my crease. This is just going to be our transition shade and make the other shades nice and blendable. Now going in with Subscribe. Switching over to my Sigma E38 diffuse crease brush, I'm going to start running this shadow through my crease once again. The shadow is such a pretty shade. It's like a really nice, warm, light brown, but it has a slight orangeness to it, which I really, really like. I'm just going back and forth. To darken up this look, I'm picking up 8. Now to start darkening up my crease, I'm first tapping this on this outer corner with my Sigma E25 blending brush. And then I'm going to start lightly running that through the crease. And I kind of want it to fall a little bit on my lid because when I apply the blue shadow, I want it to make sure to blend really nicely into this brown. So this is just going to add a nice layer of dimension and make everything look more blendable. And then now I'm doing circular motions to start blending this out into that other shadow. Then going back into Subscribe, bringing back that warmth and blending out these 2 shadows into each other. Going into the Urban Decay X Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope Dream eyeshadow palette, I'm picking up TRM. Now I'm going to start packing this shadow onto my lid with my Sigma F70 concealer brush. This shadow is so pretty. So you can kind of do it with a brush first if you want, and then go over top with your finger. That's what I'm actually going to do. This is just going to kind of lay out where we're going to apply that shadow. And then you can use that brush and just kind of apply it a little bit onto where my crease starts to fold. That's going to help blend it in the end. And now I'm going to apply that with my finger. My finger obviously is going to do such a better job applying this and making it super opaque and intense. This shade is so beautiful. Now I'm picking up a little bit more of 8 on this blending brush, and I'm just running that between this blue and my crease because I want it to blend out and diffuse really nicely and not have that harsh line of that blue. For my lower lash line, I'm picking up Subscribe first, basically doing what I did through my crease with my Sigma E54 medium sweeper brush, and then picking up 8 on that same brush and just smoking that out all the way into my inner corner. I'm picking up 13th Floor. Now to make this a little bit more sultry, I'm going to darken up my lower lash line with my Sigma E15 flat definer brush. So what I'm going to first do is stamp this black shadow really close to my lashes. And now I'm going to start doing kind of sideways motions and then moving the brush down to blend this and smoke this out. Now I'm picking up this side of Leo and Brixton, which is a green pearl shift shadow. I'm so excited for this step because the shadow is so beautiful. I died when I swatched it and I had to just use this in this look. So my finger's stained from the blue shadow that I applied on my lid, but look at how beautiful that is. It has such a beautiful teal reflect. So I'm just going to pop this right in the center. Just a little bit, and it completely just transforms the whole look. I feel like this look now looks like a mermaid. Look at how pretty that is. And then with that same shadow and my Smashbox Precise Smudger brush, I'm going to apply this on this inner corner just to tie in the whole look and bring this down into this inner corner and kind of blend it in. To highlight my brow bone, I'm picking up Lucy. And now to just highlight my brow bone with my Sigma E32 Exact Blend brush. To line my waterline and tightline, I'm picking up the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion. I'm first going to line my upper waterline, and then line my lower waterline. I love how this look turned out, especially that pop of teal in the center. It completely transformed the look. I'm obsessed. So now I'm just going to apply some mascara and false lashes, and today I'm going to be using these Esquito lashes and Voila Lash. And that's the eye look done. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, I'm obsessed with the eyes. I mean, I already told you guys, but I'm obsessed. I love it so much. So for my lips, I want to keep them nude, and I'm going to use another product from this collection, and this is the Urban Decay X Kristen Leanne Comfort Matte Lipstick in Bun Bun. It's such a cute name, and it's a really pretty nude. It's like a darkish nude though, so I'm excited to see how this is. So I'm just going to apply this, and let's see. Okay, so I really like this lipstick. It looks so good. I'm obsessed with that shade. I really, really like it. It's giving me like 90s vibes, which I'm loving. So for highlight now, because I don't have any highlight on, if you guys can tell, I'm going to be using this Beauty Beam highlight palette from the same collection. I love how colorful everything is and the packaging. I love it. It just makes you feel so happy. So this is the palette right here. It's a really beautiful highlight trio. So there are 3 different shades, and I'm fair, so I'm probably going to be using shades like this as a bronzer just to give me like a nice all over glow, and I'm going to be using these 2 shades right here. So I'm first going to start off with this shade, and then I'm going to apply this shade on the top just to give it that extra pop and a beam. So I'm going to first apply that darker shade with my Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03 brush. And now I'm going to go over top of that lighter shade and that same Sigma brush. And that's it. This is the completed look of my navy smoky eye using the Urban Decay X Kristen Leanne collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love how this look turned out. I'm living for these mermaid vibes. So let me tell you what I think about the collection. So this lipstick I really like. I love that they're all mattes because I personally love matte lipsticks, and even though I'm not such a fan of lipsticks sometimes, these are super comfortable and they're so pigmented and go on like a dream. So the palette, this palette right here, which is the Kaleidoscope Dream palette, I think the name is so pretty as well. I love this. That blue is everything, and this teal. The shades are stunning. I cannot wait to keep on playing around with this palette. And this Daydream palette, it is the perfect everyday neutral palette. And they're so pigmented. I was shocked at how pigmented they were, and I really like that as well. This highlight palette I think is super pretty. I like how there are a trio and they're different tones, which would be great for a lot of different skin tones. I personally don't think I would be reaching for this palette all the time to use as a highlighter. I feel like I have other highlighters that are better, so I'm not really dying for the highlight palette, but it is a nice palette. Overall, I think this is a really nice collection, and the eyeshadow palettes are definitely speaking to me because I cannot wait to keep using them, especially the Kaleidoscope Dream palette because I want to keep using all of those metallic shades. They're all so pretty. So if you guys want to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter, that'd be right here, as well as down in the description box, and also a list of all the products that I used today, along with brushes. It will be linked down below, and I think that should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!